Hello world, hello YouTube, hello everybody. That was a wild swing, wasn't it? So today, that video I thought a fella asked me to do for him. Change fuel filter on my old Explorer. So far, because I had forgotten what I was doing, and then I remembered he wanted the video. See what I go through without a dang tripod? Boy, what a nightmare. So, what we've done so far is we've gotten the vehicle on ramps, chocked the wheels, we pulled the number 26 fuse, be this one, it's a 15 amp, and we let it run until it ran out of fuel pressure, hopefully, and we've disconnected the battery. So now we're going under. It's going to be a low light condition because, man, you can't do much around here with that sun up. You know. Nice, huh? Anyway, let's dive in. So we'll use the old phone for a flashlight. You get red ants everywhere, but they don't generally bug you. That's a bit tough for me to do, but hey, you know it gets me. Because I used to do this all day long. And now it all tore up. So what we got here is fuel filters up in there. You got to take this plate off. There's a plate right there. Right there, see up 2 volts? Probably not. And then the fuel filter's behind that. So let's get at it. See, I can't. Alright, I'll be right back. Tell you what, boy. One of the handiest tools I've ever owned is this little short-handled ratchet, man. It has gotten fed by family plenty of meals. I mean, it just gets at it. I can't tell what I'm doing. Snap it on. I had this half-ass done once, but I couldn't get the fuel filter. I needed a special tool. And I thought, man, I could just take a shortcut and bend this around. Fuel filter's right there, right? But no way. Now it's just seen that part. Let me get my... Don't tell me you didn't get it. My bendy wrench. See? Why? Be right back. Alright, we're back at it. I looked a little desperate, didn't I? Another tool, boys, this here bending wrenches earned me a few meals. You know, because back in the day, right, Ford and Dodge had that distributor. Back when cars had distributors. Back of the motor, you had to reach down in there and right, we'll hear that again, on that, so you could time it. Well, so if you didn't have something real extra special, like this here crook neck, you ain't gonna make it. But what I need this for is, which way is this going? Here we go. This bolt right here. Make sure I'm doing this right. Where is it? Right up in there, see? See it up in there? Right. And now that you know where it is and what I'm doing, we'll be back in a minute when I get this wrenched out. Okay, now then 2 little bolts, number 10s. And behind there, see what we got going. There's no fittings. These 2 come off with a screwdriver. The one back here, well, we'll see later. Right, I had to get that special tool for that he's wanting to know if I got. Oops. A little rough on the camera. Oh, I hate bolts like this. Wrench it to the very end. Hopefully I'm going to be able to do it. Nope. Alright, here's another one. Hanging up on it. See, now you gotta use it like a wrench. Too tight for you to get your fingers on it, and too loose for it to operate the ratchet. You just gotta love it. You know, this is why I love it. Oh, that really hurt. Voila. I used to, boy, curse and cuss, and now I don't mind it too much. Okay, there's that plate. There's the filter. Now the thing is, that fitting right there. Right there. Now I am right directly under this bad boy. You know what that means. Right. That means I'm going to get gripped on. Let's see now. My handy tools that I paid many monies for. Let's go gray. Hey, you little pookalooka, you. We'll go gray. And I'll tell you another thing, right? Fluids. Let's talk about this for a minute. I'm going to gain my bravery to do this, right? Fluids. Brake fluid is the creepiest, right? Because it feels weird. The one I hate worse is antifreeze, because it's just slicking snot on a doorknob, right? Gasoline, I don't like it all, but it's part of the situation. Diesel fuel is the funnest. You know, you ain't supposed to get it on you or nothing, right? But it smells like Play-Doh, right? And it's just, it smells nicer. Even like diesel when it's burning, right? Engine exhaust, gas just sucks. And diesel fuel, diesel fuel. It reminds me of a lot of things. Of when working, I've always done. When I was in the army, things like that. Diesel was always, because you always smelled it. The exhaust and stuff first thing in the morning. When you had to get up, get all your motors running, get them warmed up, and go out there and go get them. Right. But before that, right, you had to get in your car and get to work. And then you have to sit and warm it up a bit, right? And you smell it, and all you're thinking about is, man, I got to get to work and smell it, and you get PTSD on it. But once you get to work and start firing up them motors, damn, it makes my tongue hard. It does. I like doing it, especially diesel. I like to get a little diesel car. The guy next door here has one. We will sell it. But that's it. What else? 90 weight. It's all its own entity. Gear oil, axle grease, axle grease, right? Boy, you want to wash your hands and you ain't got nowhere to wash them. You got something horrible and ugly like motor oil leak oil that's on parts, and you get it all on your hands. It clean your hands right up. That transmission fluid will do it too. Transmission fluid I don't like because it just stinks like nobody's business. But there's rarely you get tranny fluid on you. Motor oil, you get it on you all the time, and it gets into the cracks and pores of your hands, and your fingernails, and then your cuticles and all that, there. It'd take a week to wear that out, and no amount of washing will get that out. But that's the fluids, man. Like I said, coolant and brake fluid. I hate them. I hate those two fluids. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this tool to this thing. And hopefully, and that's another thing what made me bring this up. I'm going to get this gasoline in my armpit. You talk about burn, man. It really, really burns. And it sucks. And the smell, you can't get it off. It takes a couple, all day, if not the next day, to completely get gas or old gas where it leaked and evaporated and it leaves a residue. That smell. It takes a couple days to get it off you. The girls like it, though. I'm not, like, ooh, look, you smell like a man. It's like, well, I smell like an old nasty car, but whatever, whatever gets a kiss, right? All right. We'll back in a minute when I get this here busted off. All right. Look you. Well, there it is. And sure is shooting. Not about right in my armpit. But it wasn't as I expected. So I guess I got the old, the fuse right. Because I had to read the old, the manual to make sure to pull that fuse. And nothing really come out. Just subbing the filter. No pressure. So I looked out on that. There's the two Tito's. Still dripping, but it got my work area a little moist. Right, so we're going to have to let that dry up a little. And it's getting dark. Which I don't, I've done worse. Now it's just stabbing it up a bunch of bolt work. I don't care. But I can't wallow in this. I don't want to get my camera all up in it. And now my AO is all stinky gas. Stinky gas. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what, armpits on fire. Sit here and wait a second and go wallow in gas. Guess I'll take a bath tonight. It's not Saturday, but what the hell. Alright, we'll be back in a minute. Alrighty then, there she blows. What do I have here? Right. These two little dudes weren't too bad. This one, like I said, a little bit tricky. What I had to do was I took 2 wrenches, right? Set them in where you could see the line, or 1 wrench in, push in the line, wrench the wrench that way with the tool on it. Use this one as an example. It ain't the tool, but you know, right? Push the tool in, push the line in at the same time, and it snapped right off. I am a bit surprised at the patience I had. You know, I knew I was going to be flooded with this bed. There we go. You know, so I didn't let it upset me. And we're snapped in and we're ready to rock. The snappy snaps are snapped. The pushy pulls pushed and pulled. We put in our dollars. Okay, now I gotta hunt up nuts and bolts. And it's night time. I'm doing this with my cell phone flashlight. Alright. Bail out a minute. Ow. It's a real pain in the ass to do this in the rocks. This isn't gonna be easy. Yep, that's me struggling around. My 3 outer nuts are bolts. These are bolts. The little ones are nuts. Well, this ain't good. Well, let's get the police up our tools. Maybe we'll do a little better. I need these down here now. There's one. I think the other one I dropped in here. Well, if it went down one of these little holes, I'll be mad. There it is. Good eye, eh? Let me tell you what. I've found things you wouldn't believe. You would not believe some of the things I've done. You know, because by God, you better get it done, or you know, go. What are you gonna say? Oh, I couldn't get that. I don't know, I couldn't find the bolt. Like I'm sure. Okay. That's for the little one. And that's, where's my half inch? That's my 14. Right? Yep. Oh, I know where it is. It's right there. Police the area. Alright. So there it is. Wham bam. Thank you, man. I'm just going to throw this back together because, you know, you saw me take it apart. It's kind of, you know, what it looks like when you put it back together. in my spotlight. So there it is, man. Simple fuel filter. Man, it took me a good hour and a half fighting with that one fitting. I kind of knew it was going to be that way, and I don't mind. Got to get her done. Alright, this is for you, homeboy. Live by your wits, not by your worries. Peace. Bye.